tired of feeling like a slave to the YouTube algorithm? What if you could control it and make the YouTube algorithm work for you instead of the other way around? I'm going to show you exactly how to promote your YouTube videos using off-site strategies that will skyrocket your views and get YouTube sending you the perfect viewers for your video on autopilot. Plus, I'm also going to share a special tip that's going to save you a ton of time and effort while boosting your promotional results. Hi, I'm Amanda van der Kulik from cleverdough.com, and my mission is to empower online entrepreneurs like yourself set up evergreen YouTube marketing strategies that generate passive income on autopilot, sending you the perfect leads every single day. With over 7 million views and over 13 years of top rankings in the search engines, I'm here to share my secret strategies so you can get YouTube sending you views to your videos as well. Let me explain how using on-site and off-site YouTube SEO will set up your videos to be promoted on autopilot by YouTube and even get listed in the top search results on Google for free. You see, before my coma back in 2016, I had accidentally set up a couple of my videos correctly when it came to SEO, both on-site and off-site SEO, and it triggered the algorithm to show my videos to other people who are perfect audience members for my videos while I was literally in a sleep, in a coma, fighting for my life, automatically for me on autopilot. And then when I woke up and realized I was now a person with a severe lung disability, no longer able to work a normal job, I knew I had to figure out what I had done accidentally with those videos that kept my business alive while I was asleep. So I spent years while I was recovering researching what I had done well and what I had really messed up. I was determined to understand how to replicate that success intentionally with every video going forward. And this deep dive into YouTube SEO wasn't just a survival thing anymore, it gave me a new mission. If I could apply these strategies to get my videos to be ranked in the search results and in suggested and on Google for free, then surely I could figure out how to teach you how to do the same so you'd get the same results. I wanted you to also benefit from setting up evergreen YouTube marketing for your business to generate the perfect leads so that you could create passive recurring income for your business so that you would be able to survive and even thrive no matter what life threw your way. So in the last video in this series, this is part of a 10-part series all about YouTube SEO, the full course, we talked about the on-site SEO. So your keywords and your tags in your videos, your titles, and your description, and so on. And this, of course, helps the algorithm categorize your video and know which people to show your video to. So if you haven't watched that one yet, I'll link it up here for you. Go and watch that to understand it completely first, and then come back and watch this one where we're going to dive into the off-site SEO that gets the algorithm to want to promote your videos even more. You see, off-site SEO makes the algorithm want to promote your videos over other videos. So what is off-site SEO? It's creating what are called backlinks to your video, links to your video that are off of the platform, not on YouTube. And why would that make YouTube want to promote your video? It's because the algorithm sees this traffic that wasn't on the platform coming to the platform because of your videos. And so it determines that if it then promotes your videos for you, then other people who are watching your videos will also share your videos off of the platform, thereby bringing even more people to the platform. And why does YouTube want people on the platform? So it can earn ad revenue, right? So we give it what it wants, and then it promotes our videos for us on autopilot. So how do we achieve this? I'm going to show you different ways that you can set up backlinks where you're not having to wait for other people to promote your video for you, but you can take control and be the puppeteer of the YouTube algorithm. One of the most powerful methods is to use social media. The reason I like leveraging social media is because, like I said, we can do the promotion and we don't have to wait for other people to do it, but we can encourage them to promote for us at the same time. Plus, social media is ranked very highly in the search results because it's an ever-changing platform, and search engines like showing results that come from ever-changing platforms rather than static platforms or websites. The first place you're going to want to promote your video is on Facebook. You can promote it to your personal Facebook feed, but also to your business page and your business group and other groups that you might be a part of that are related to the topic of your video. I have a caveat though, you don't want to spam those groups. Make sure you're following the group rules. I'll talk more about that in a moment because it does make a huge difference. The next place is you can tweet about your video on Twitter, or X as it's now called. As well as writing a little snippet about your video with the link to your video, you can add hashtags that are relevant to your video, which will also help drive even more traffic to your video. I do have a very important thing I need to share about Twitter. I'll share it in just a moment, but it's something you need to know to make sure that your Twitter account doesn't get canceled or deleted on you when it comes to promoting your videos. So another place I love sharing my videos is on LinkedIn. You can create a lovely post and a link to your video, and it shows the video right there inside of LinkedIn. And Reddit is also a great place for you to promote your video. Just promote it to your own feed. You don't even have to promote it specifically in other people's feeds for it to do what we want it to do, which I will share in just a minute. This isn't about creating engagement on those other platforms. We have another trick up our sleeves, so I'll share that in a moment. And of course, Instagram. However, with Instagram, you can't put the link to your video right on Instagram. So let me give you a workaround. What you do is you write your Instagram post related to your video, encouraging people to want to watch your video, and then you can post the link to your video. It won't be clickable. In brackets, you say, clickable link in bio. And then in your bio, you can list one link. So which link do? You don't want to have to be going in and changing it every time you upload a new video. So instead, I recommend just put the link to your YouTube channel, because whatever the most relevant topic is right now is the one you're posting about. And because Instagram is not a search engine, people are only going to see the most recent posts right away unless they specifically go to your page to search out your posts. So they will see the video that they're wanting to see right there on your channel. And if they can't find it, they'll just do a quick search and boom, it will be right there for them. So that's a workaround that I've found works really well on Instagram. The next platform you can take advantage of is TikTok. Create a short version of your video. Either just grab out a couple of pieces from your video and edit it together for under a minute and share that, or just talk about your video. And either way, you're going to redirect them to watch the full video using your little video ad. And you can do this on Instagram and on Pinterest and on Facebook, on all of the social platforms that allow you to upload shorts as well. And then just make sure you have a link to the full video in your post or in your bio. Pinterest is actually the only other platform that is a search engine like YouTube is. Instead of it just going in the feed and disappearing, people actually go to Pinterest to search for things, just like they do on YouTube. It's not as popular as YouTube, but it is the second most popular version of doing a social search for something. Whereas on the other social media platforms, people don't go to Facebook and then search in a solution to their problem. They go there to socialize, so it's different. So we're going to promote our videos based on the social media platforms and what is expected and encouraged on those platforms. You want to customize your post for each of the platforms, whether it's the amount of characters, like Twitter has a certain character length. Those are the letters and spaces that you can have in your post. Whether it's the type of style that the social media platform does really well with. Facebook, for example, does really well with longer posts where you're giving more value in the post itself and then as teaser to watch the full video afterwards. Whereas on Twitter, you would just have a small little snippet teaser and then the link. All right, so I have a couple of notes about the social media platforms that I want to share with you that are really important for you to know. I don't want you to feel overwhelmed that you're going to have to promote on all these social media. We're going to make this simple. Remember that the purpose of your social media posts are to promote your video, to get the backlink out. It's not so that you start building up that social media platform. Later, once you have your whole YouTube marketing funnel in place, Then you can always expand your team and have someone take over the certain social media to really build them out. But right now we're just focusing on off-site SEO, using the backlinks to tell YouTube, wow, your video is on that platform and on that platform and on that one. There must be a lot of people really enjoying this video. I should promote it for them. And another note, when you're sharing about your video, you want to give value in your post, but you want to keep the intrigue so that they want to watch your video to get the full experience. So give like snippets or hints about what you're showing and sharing in your video, and then encouragement to go and watch your full video for the full in-depth version. Again, don't worry if nobody is actually commenting, liking, whatever on your social posts, because we're focusing right now on purely creating backlinks. If you happen to get engagement, that's great, and you can engage back, but we don't want to sidetrack your focus from your main intention, which is using YouTube Evergreen marketing strategies. All right? Okay, so I had a really important thing I wanted to tell you about Twitter, and it actually makes sense on all of the social media platform, but Twitter is a little bit more touchy, and I want to make sure you understand how to use it properly. You do not want your Twitter feed to always be a little snippet with a link, because Twitter is going to see that as spam over time. So instead, every time you promote to Twitter specifically, but this also is valid on all the other social media platforms, have one post that is pure content with no link, but does tease about what you've created in the video. And you can say, if you want to see the full video, check out my feed, as long as there's no link in there. And then the second post has the link, so that you've got a clickable version, and you're also making the algorithm happy for that platform, that you're not spamming, you're providing value to the platform. I've had it happen to me in the past where one of my Twitter accounts actually got banned or closed because it saw it as spamming, and I didn't realize what I was doing. But now I know, so it's not going to happen again. And I wanted to share that with you so it doesn't happen to you either. All right, so now that we've got social media covered, the next area where we want to create those backlinks that tell the algorithm other people are coming to the channel because of your videos is on a blog post. And this is great because you're in control of it. And there's an added feature that you can do on blogs that you can't do on social so much. And it's really going to help trigger that algorithm for you. And that is write a blog post around the topic of your video, again, giving tremendous value, really go deep in there, and then embed your video right there in the blog post and tell them, watch this video to get the full picture. And they watch your video on your blog, and YouTube gets a trigger that tells it, wow, this video is so good. People are actually posting the video on their blog. They still get to earn ad revenue off of it, so YouTube is happy. And it is expanding YouTube's reach of potential people to come back to the YouTube platform. So it's really happy when you post and embed your videos on blog posts. So definitely take advantage of that trick. And a couple of things with your blog post. You want to share your blog post as well, just like you do with your YouTube video, because you're actually sharing your YouTube video by sharing your blog post. And so share it out on social media as well. Quite often I'll have one post about the video and then a follow-up post telling them that they can get even more information on my blog, and I give more value on my blog. And another thing you can do to really get some traction on your blog posts is to ping your blog. It tells the search engines that there's a new article on your blog and to go check it out. And services that I like to use are Ping-O-Matic and Pingler. And you just literally put the title of your blog, link to your blog, and then you let it know what categories to tell the search engines your blog post is about. And it takes a couple of seconds and it sends out that information to the search engines, driving even more traffic to your blog and ultimately to your video. So social media, blog posts. Now we also want to take advantage of our email list. We want to let our current subscribers know that we've just uploaded the newest video that's going to help them with whatever the topic is related to why they're on your list. Like, don't send them a video that's not related, because people are not going to click and it's going to hurt your deliverability. So don't do that. Only provide value. Honestly, that should be your rule of thumb across your entire business. Only provide value, right? But send them a quick email, again, giving them a snippet of what they're going to learn, and then an intrigue proposition to go and watch your video. And the cool thing is, because you've already built a rapport, a relationship with your email subscriber, you can ask them an additional favor. Ask them when they go and watch your video to let you know if it was really valuable or not by hitting the like button or the down button, so that you know what kind of content to create for them. You can ask them a specific question to answer on the comments of the video, and you can ask them to share the video with anybody else they know that it would really help. So with email, you have that ability to get even more engagement. A tip I would give you is choose per email what you're going to ask. Don't ask them to do all three things. Choose one and then just kind of go back and forth. Each email ask for a different thing. So on one email, ask for a comment. On another email, ask for the like. And on another email, ask them to share it. And then another way to take advantage of email is to actually set up a weekly newsletter for your email list. And in this weekly newsletter, you're going to set it up so it's automated. So whenever somebody joins your list, they get newsletter number 1. The next week, they get newsletter number 2. And each new lead gets it in this order. What's going to happen is every week when you post your video, you're going to write an email about it, which you're going to send it to your current subscribers, but then you're going to pop it into your newsletter. And I'm going to talk more about that in a minute, the specifics on how it works. But you want to create a newsletter that's going to be automatically sent out every week that sends your email list to a different video on your channel and triggers the algorithm going, wow, even those older videos are getting constant views every week. So we should probably continue to promote those videos for them. Pretty cool, right? And another backlink opportunity that you can use is to create articles that you can send out to different article platforms, or create forum posts that you can post on different forums you're connected with. Again, the main thing is to keep in mind not to spam and only do what you're allowed to do on those groups or on those article writing sites. But they're a great opportunity to drive more targeted views to your video and provide more of those backlinks for the algorithm to notice. By leveraging these social media, the blogs, the email, and the articles and forums, you can drive off-site traffic to your videos and boost your SEO. But there is more to it. I'm going to show you an additional highly powerful strategy to enhance that off-site SEO even more. So are you ready to take your promotions to the next level? Before we dive into that next section, I want to ask you a question. Which social media platforms do you enjoy working with? Which ones have given you the best results? And which ones cause you to hesitate or give you the most challenge when it comes to promoting your business through that particular platform? I'd love to read all of the comments and find out what one's working for you. Maybe you'd be able to help someone else here as well with your suggestions and insight. Thank you. Also, I just want to remind you that although this might seem like a lot, don't worry. It doesn't need to be overwhelming at all. I'm actually going to show you how to do all of this in a way that takes very little time and effort. And remember, perfect is not done. I mentioned this in the previous parts to this series on YouTube SEO, the full course, where I shared a personal experience that I had. Remember in the last video and the videos before, my video quality was really quite grainy and pixelated and blurry. It wasn't great. And it was because my cat had thrown my webcam on the floor and it ruined the quality. And so I've been waiting for my new webcam, and guess what? I got it last night and I installed it, and this video is the first video I'm recording on my new 4K webcam. 4K, watch the last video to find out exactly why we want to record in 4K and how that can improve your on-site YouTube SEO as well. But just to give you a quick idea, it helps with the viewer experience, and that also triggers the algorithm to want to promote your videos more. So what do you think of this video quality? Let me know, because is it better, or was I better off with the broken one? Thanks. Oh, and if you want to know which webcam I'm using, just ask me in the comments and I'll share it with you. I won't take time talking about it right now. Maybe I'll do a video specifically on it because I'm really impressed with it so far. Awesome. Okay, now let's dive into the next set of strategies to help with even more of that offsite SEO, because these tips will maximize your reach and ensure that your videos get the attention they deserve. Okay, so this trick is a little sneaky, but it's really going to help kickstart the views on your video and trigger the algorithm to start showing it to other people. And it's really simple. watch your own video. Just watch it through a couple of times from start to finish. And while you're watching it, take note. What are you doing well? What could you improve? And trust me, over time, as you get used to doing this, you will find that you start judging yourself less and less, and you start paying more attention to how can I improve this for my viewer? How can I make this more powerful? And it becomes less personal. So it does get easier and easier. So don't worry if you're a little camera shy. It gets easier and easier to treat yourself as the product rather than the person who has feelings hurt. And you're much better than you really think you are anyway. Perfect's not done. And you can also watch your video on incognito mode. So if you're using the Chrome browser, it has an incognito mode that doesn't track what you're following. So in your normal browser, it'll show you related videos and ones that you're interested in. But in incognito, you're getting a fresh, clean slate. And so it's really good to watch your video one time, at least in incognito mode as well. And go to YouTube search in the incognito mode and search for your main key phrase. If you don't see your video right away, put your video title in. If you still don't see your video right away, put your video title and your channel name in until you find your video, and then click on it, because it triggers the algorithm that somebody has searched for and found your video, which helps your channel become the authority for that particular topic. And another quick tip you can do is watch it on your phone. Just turn off the Wi-Fi so that it's running on a different IP address that's running on your cell data instead, and it counts as a second view from a different IP address. And make sure it runs all the way through to the end again to trigger the algorithm that you're getting that longer watch time. Only want to do this a couple of times, just for the purpose of getting a few views watched all the way through, and so you get a chance to observe yourself and make future notes for future videos. You don't want to be spamming the YouTube algorithm. You just want to do this a couple of times to kickstart the algorithm to start sharing your video. And ask your friends to watch your videos, but ask them to watch it only if they're actually interested in that topic. The reason is we actually only want to have viewers who are the right viewers for our video, because it can actually negatively affect our video if the wrong viewers are seeing it, because they'll come into the video and they'll click off, and the algorithm won't know that, oh, they were the wrong person. The algorithm's going to think, oh, the video's not good, the people didn't like it, and then it will drop its intention of sharing your video, and we don't want that. So ask your friends to watch it if they have an interest in that topic, and let them know why, that it will be helping you as long as they're actually interested. And also another note, when they do that, the algorithm will then also show them your next video that you upload if they've watched the previous one. And that's another reason why you really want it to only be viewers who actually have an interest in your video and your topic, so that it all works positively in your favor and not against you. Does that make sense? Another way to get backlinks is to do collaborations with other YouTubers or other bloggers or other podcasters, where you share the making of the videos and send each other the traffic, because that again is a backlink, whether they're coming from a podcast episode or a blog or from another YouTube video from another channel. It all helps. You can even use paid advertising, but please do not start here. Only ever consider using paid advertising once you know your videos convert. When you know people are really enjoying your videos and you're getting the engagement and they're doing the call to actions that you're asking them to do, once you know that your video is performing really well, then what you can do is actually promote your YouTube video on YouTube in their in-feed ad system, not in-stream. Let me explain the difference. In-feed is if they do a search and it comes up on the search results, or maybe it's on their home page, or it comes up in suggested on the side. Those are the views that we want. We do not want the views from people who are watching somebody else's video and then the video ad plays on that video. Those are called in-stream ads, and those ones are less likely to perform well for you. And the reason, when you watch somebody's video, you kind of just get pestered with the ads that come on. You kind of ignore them or wait for the skip now. So you don't want to be wasting your advertising dollar on an unintentional and not highly targeted lead. Instead, we're going to focus purely on search leads, people who are searching for the solution that your video provides. And therefore, anybody who watches your video that is set up in an ad through the in-feed system is actually interested in your video topic, because your thumbnail and your title are going to already filter out the wrong leads so that only the right ones watch your video, which means you're only paying ads for the right ones. And because you've already tested your video and made sure that it performs well, those ads will then convert to actual sales. So please, this is one step you want to do much later after you've tested your video, and then only use in-feed unless you're really good at in-stream. But please don't do it if you're not familiar with it. All right. And another thing you can do to help promote with that offsite SEO and really get the engagement going on your channel is to create playlists and series of videos to create that binge watching session. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute because it is more important than you probably realize. Remember in my last video where we talked about using end screens and cards? Those also actually count as backlinks to future videos, like to your video, because it's not coming from the video itself. It's coming from another video sending back to your video. So that's why we want to take advantage of using the cards and the end screens in your video. And if you're not sure what that is, do watch the last video to find out. And then one more really important factor is your community engagement. You want to promote your video on your YouTube community board, but you also want to make sure that you're engaging with the comments that people leave on your video. Every time somebody comments, you should be commenting back or liking or hearting that comment to show the algorithm that you're engaging with your viewers, because the algorithm will prefer sharing videos where they know the creator is engaging with the viewers. Because why? Because it's going to keep people on the platform longer, right? So it all works together. Okay, it's time for me to share that special secret that's going to save you so much time and boost your views effortlessly. This was truly a game changer for me, and I can't wait to share it with you. Hey, can you do me a quick favor? Have you found this helpful at all so far? If so, can you just let me know? Give me a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs down if it has not helped you or you haven't learned anything new, because it helps me know what kind of content to create for you. And on that note, if you would like to have more information and more content from me, teaching you more of my strategies on Evergreen YouTube marketing to set up that Evergreen automated marketing system for your business, then I invite you to subscribe to my channel, but please only subscribe if you actually want this content, or else it hurts my channel, remember? And when you do, though, make sure you hit the notification bell, because if you don't, YouTube actually doesn't let you know when my next video comes out. So make sure you click all notifications under the bell. Okay, so here's that tip. Use AI to create the copy for your promotional material. Like, write out your promotional material to get your voice, right? So that you can train AI on the way that you speak, your style. But what you're going to do is you're just going to actually upload your video. Before you publish it, you're going to grab the transcript. And in the last video, I showed you how to do that with the GLASP tool, G-L-A-S-P, that you can add to your Chrome extension. It's going to transcribe your video, and you grab that information and you pop it into your preferred AI platform, and you ask it to generate promotional material, promotional copy for all of the different social media outlets, and you give it a sample of your writing style so that it sounds like your voice, your tone, your way of speaking. And that way you only have to create it one time and have all this copy pumped out to you within seconds and minutes rather than hours of writing, so that you can promote your video really quickly. There are even software tools out there that can promote all of your social media for you as well, like Hootsuite, for example. Using these tools will really speed up the time it takes you to promote your video, giving you more time to write your next video script, record your video, edit your videos, and get your sales system in place so it all runs automatically for you. Again, I'm trying to help you build up a system that runs on its own so that no matter what life throws at you, you've got an automated system in place. Oh, and another really cool thing about AI, you can actually get AI to create shorts, the short videos of your main video to promote your video. You don't even have to do it yourself. You can literally give it your video and it can grab the best parts and put them together, or it can take the concept of your video from the transcript and then create a promotional video for your video in seconds. One of my clients, Connor Hebel, is absolutely a master at this. And if you go check out his channel and look at his shorts, you'll see the amazing things he's created using AI. And so his channel is ameliaislandmicrogreens.com. I'll put a link to it in the description for you because it's really cool to check out and it will help you get some ideas. So now that you know how to set up your offsite YouTube SEO, getting those backlinks to bring viewers to YouTube to watch your channel, so YouTube wants to promote your videos for you on autopilot, keeping you in the top search results for years and years and years, it's time for me to share a really powerful strategy that creates binge sessions on your channel, really promoting your videos for the long haul. And remember, this is part 9 of a complete 10-part series all about YouTube SEO, the full course. And if you haven't yet watched the other videos, I invite you to sign up for this course. It's 100% for free on me. There's a link in the description or in the comments below. I'll put it here on the screen. Just head over to cleverdough.com/evergreen leads. And by signing up, you'll get all access to this entire series, plus extra insights and tools that will really help you with setting up your own evergreen YouTube marketing system, which means you'll be perfectly set up for this next part. Developing a series of videos on your channel around a specific topic. It's a cohesive viewing experience and generates that binge watching on your channel like people do on Netflix. This strategy alone will keep your channel in the top rankings for years and years and years because it's always relevant to your viewer. Let me show you exactly how to set this up. Hop over here and we'll dive straight into exactly how to do that. Plus, I'm also going to share my exact evergreen YouTube marketing blueprint so you can set this up for your business as well. All right, let's master your automated YouTube lead generation for your online business right now. Are you still watching this? Head over here. I'll see you over here.